Another highlight for 2024, Mr. Speaker, we know we're going to be hosting the SIDS conference, which is a really, really big deal for Antigua and Barbuda, putting Antigua and Barbuda on the international stage. And so, as the Ministry of Works, we've been called upon to make sure that all access roads to the conference center up in the north are in a good state. All the by roads are outfitted and easily accessible for traverse during that time of the SIDS conference. But also, we want to make sure that our beloved St. John's is ready and able to welcome our visitors. And so the Cabinet has decided that a proposal put forward by National Housing to allow for the creation of green spaces in St. John's. Now, I want to make this very clear. These are private parcels, but we're by no means going to compulsory acquire them. We're by no means going to take them over forever. But these are parcels that individuals would have left unkept for decades. We're going to try to get into contact with the owners and have a dialogue with them, allowing us only to maintain them, to clear them, to plant some trees on them, and to put some benches to allow for individuals to recreate there. There's one green space as you come down Corn Alley. I believe that's at Corn Alley and High Street. There's one green space right there, and it's always filled with individuals. People always congregate there. And so we want to create more spaces like this in our heart, St. John's. Not because commerce is moving outside of St. John's, moving on to Fries Hill Road and moving on to Old Parham Road. Not because that is happening, we must give up our beloved St. John's. St. John's is our city.
And North Coast.
Yeah, and North Coast. St. John's is our city. And we have history in St. John's. And as it stands right now, she's not in the best shape, Mrs. Speaker, so to speak. And so we want to show St. John's some love, to restore our civic pride, not only for that, but to also for her to help us welcome our visitors for the SIDS conference. We're going to be having so many individuals coming to our shores come next May. And we want to be able to showcase Antigua in a beautiful light. And then, of course, we have World Cup cricket as well. So we have so many visitors coming to our shores. And, of course, we want to restore our national pride. Our children must know St. John's to be looking beautiful and for all generations to come. So with this project, we are going to be targeting areas that are overgrown, have burnt down derelict properties, and only for us to clear them, upkeep them in a way that is beautiful, plant some trees and put some benches. No permanent structures, and by no means is the government going to compulsory acquire or take them over. Whenever the owners are ready for them, then we'll come back. But that's not until after we have a conversation with them, Mr. Speaker. So we're looking forward to that in 2024.